Diversity is the expression of nature in her freedom. Diversity is the expression of society and cultures in their freedom. For 500 years, the colonizing instinct has dominated. It has assumed that women are inert, passive objects to be owned, manipulated, violated. It has assumed nature is dead, just raw material to be exploited. These separations and hierarchies are constructs of a petty mind. And this division is the root of the ecological crisis, it's the root of social conflicts, it's the root of wars. And peace comes from recognition that we are interconnected.
औरतें आई हैं तो उनके मिलने से भी हमें अच्छा लगा है आज कि देखो कितनी सारी हम सबसे मिल रहे हैं। कहाँ है अकेले बैठे रहते जंगल में जैसे गांव में।
We do have a problem of extinction of biodiversity, which is perhaps even more dangerous than climate change. Women are usually caring for biodiversity because they are nurturing their families. They have more of a maternal feeling in caring. This is why we have here women from all 5 continents talking about different ways of looking after biodiversity.
Extinction begins by trying to push to extinction the power of regeneration that is in the seed. All the initiatives of creating seeds that do not renew, seeds that are intellectual property, seeds that are genetically modified, is an extinction process. Hope is reclaiming the power of the seed to give us seed.
नवधान्य से जुड़े हैं तो कुछ उन्होंने भी जानकारी दी और ये हमारी परंपरा पहले से ही है। हमारे दादी नानी लोग ये सब पहले से ही बीज रखते थे।
कुछ कोई लोग सब्जी के बीज बचत करते हैं, कोई लोग जैसे अनाज के बीज बचत करते हैं, कोई दलहन के बीज करते हैं। इस तरह से हम लोग ऐसी अदली बदली भी करते हैं।
Questa condivisione delle sementi è qualcosa di fondamentale. Sicuramente non è attraverso una selezione genetica di pochissime varietà che riusciremo a sfamare il mondo, per cui da questo mantenimento, da questa selezione collettiva e da questa condivisione delle varietà e delle specie più adatte ai diversi climi nascerà un futuro sostenibile dell'agricoltura.
कहे कि जैविक हमें भी बचा रही हो क्योंकि बीमारियां ज़्यादा फैल रही हैं रासायनिक से। डायबिटीज हो रही, शुगर हो रही, जो उनने कही इतनी बीपी लो हो गई, हाई हो गई, तो ये दवाइयाँ डर रही खा रहे हैं इनको, तो इससे बहुत ज़्यादा बीमारियां फैल रही हैं। तो इससे अपने खान पान पे बहुत सा परिवर्तन आया है हम लोगों को। तो जब से भी डॉक्टर के पास बहुत कम जाते हैं।
We cannot continue with the neoliberal thinking. We really need to reshape the discourse about health, the interconnection and the entanglement between health, food, biodiversity, environment, if we want to actually, have a future on this planet. We will die, the planet will continue to live. And that is an unsurmountable challenge that we have to realistically face.
We are all trying to save our future from destruction, and we want to have the future generation take on biodiversity more and more in their hands and not let the corporations take over our lives.
Surrounded by the hopelessness of destructive power of greed, we are planting gardens of hope. Hope is not a commodity we buy. Hope is cultivated. Hope is cultivated with our love, our care, our belonging, our relationships, our becoming one with the earth, making peace with the earth.
As humans, we have moved away from this universal pattern of nature, and the gathering that we've had here over the past few days is a celebration of that universal pattern.
It's the very idea of not being separated from nature, because we are nature. And if we truly and deeply comprehend this, I think all the true solutions for the ecological crisis will come.
Our beautiful Mother Earth is so diverse in her climates, in her geographies, in her plants, in her animals, and cultures that work in harmony with the earth and her diversity create cultural diversity. Cultural diversity and biological diversity go hand in hand.
Yo vengo de México. En México hemos dado una lucha muy fuerte por la defensa del maíz. El maíz está muy presente en nuestra cultura. De hecho, nosotros decimos que somos hombres y mujeres de maíz. Como lo dijo el Popol Vuh, estamos hechos de maíz. Por eso hemos luchado para que no se siembre maíz transgénico en México.
Vamos a cambiar la historia de Costa Rica como muchas otras formas en que la gente en el mundo, al asumir su propia responsabilidad de lo que está todavía oculto e invisible, está logrando hacer.
Creemos que ese verdaderamente puede ser el futuro de la humanidad, que las mujeres se reúnan, que sean las que manejen sus destinos y que siembren su propia comida y que sean ellas las que deciden lo que sus hijos coman y lo que el mundo coma y cómo se alimenta el mundo.
We don't want a fast solution. It has to be something that comes out of patience, and whatever I've seen today is about patience, because these women farmers who come from all over India are extremely patient. They plant the seeds, they watch them, they select them, they swap them, and the weather in India is pretty tough. And they are tough women.
ये हमारा काम है, और जैविक विविधता को बचाए रखना, जैविक खेती को बचाना और पारंपरिक बीज को बचाना, किसानों का मानसिकता को बदलना, अपने आप को बदलना और देश को बदलना, ये हमारी एक सपना है.
This is what we call on decision makers and policy makers. Remove your blinkers of the monoculture of the mind. Remove your arrogance of superiority, of racial superiority, of patriarchal superiority, of anthropocentric superiority, of domination over nature. See how life in diversity, co-organizing in freedom, is a more productive economy, a more caring economy, an economy that ensures that no one is left out from the celebration of life.
I've been in the European Parliament for almost 4 years now, and I've tried to bring together a whole range of members of the European Parliament, of MEPs, who would like to fight for this recognition of ecocide. Ecocide touch upon the gravest crimes against the ecosystem.
We need to use all that is available to us so that we can build our activism across the world.
Remembering who we are and our incredible role as generators of life.
We are part of nature. We should learn from nature.
You should make pressure on the world and on the policymakers that these kind of systems can prevail and thrive.
If we look at a maternal gift economy, what we can see is that the whole of the market economy is parasitical.
The gift economy is a different economic worldview before patriarchy, where you respond to needs instead of creating artificial needs.
Save your seeds and save your culture. Connect with your farmer and understand where your food comes from.
La vida depende en el planeta de las semillas nativas de cada lugar.
I believe good things can be done and good things are being done. Perhaps we should speak more about it.
हमको तो लगा कि पुरुष प्रधान जो देश है, हमको यहाँ आए तो हमको लगा कि कानून में भले ही न रहे, लेकिन अब हमको लग रहा है कि महिला प्रधान देश है और यहाँ आके हम बहुत खुश हुए और लगा कि महिला जो है वह क्या नहीं कर सकती है.
Now is the time to see the amazing creative work being done by women across the world. Now is the time to listen to them. Now is the time to let women lead the way.